Hey dudes, CI here. Listen, it seems like all I really talk about anymore is that I'm sick, that I'm listening to music, and I'm watching the Timbers. Those are my three topics. And sadly, this week is no exception. You hear all that coughing? I didn't just make that up. That's real. That really happened. I've been sick for a fucking month. I hate it. I've been sick, and then I've been okay, and then I've been sick, and then I've been okay. It's off and on, off and on. It's horrible. And this past week, the sickness just went completely nuts. I've got this deep, hacking cough. A couple days ago, I got so bad that I was like, okay, I'm going to the doctor. And then when the doctor, there might have been a delay. I couldn't see him right away. I said, fuck it, I'm going to the goddamn hospital. I'm just going to the emergency room. It's that bad. I get to the hospital, and and I was walking around the goddamn hospital with a surgical mask on. Yeah, I was one of those guys. Crazy. This is insane. And when you've been sick for this long, and it's become such a huge part of your life, you begin to question everything. You're like, what is making me like this? Am I allergic to something? Am I allergic to my pillow? Maybe I should get a new pillow. Am I allergic to my house? I should move. This new plant that I bought, my new roommate, he moved in about a month ago. I've been sick for a month. I'm allergic to him. Or maybe it's the air. Maybe I'm allergic to air or sunlight. You just question everything, especially if you're a hypochondriac like me. And when you're a really bad hypochondriac, it gets even worse because you're like, okay, it's clearly pneumonia or cancer or something called chronic wasting. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Whatever it is, I fucking got it. I'm dying, and it's awful. It's been here for a month, and I can't do shit. I can't go to the gym. I can't go to the fucking coffee shop. I can't go to the writing group. I can't see my friends. Well, I did do two things, and not surprisingly, they are related to the Timbers and to music. I went to see a Timbers game this past weekend. I went to a bar, saw a friend of mine there. I'm sure I infected everyone in the bar, and right now they are all at home right now, hacking up bits of lung and wondering what happened to them. The game was nothing special, by the way. We had a win in our hands, and then the opponent scored a very late goal, so it was a draw. I was super sick, and I didn't want to write my column, but I had to write my column because that's what I do. And so it was a very short, very shitty column about that game. Mostly I was just looking for sympathy from my readers, telling them how sick I was, and they don't give a fuck. And the other thing that I did was I had a ticket to a concert. Yeah, like 2 months ago. 2 months ago, I bought a ticket to see Bayside. Jekka is a fan of Bayside, so Jekka, I know you're really jealous right now. I had a ticket to this concert for this great band, and I was goddamn sick. I was like, fuck, I really don't want to go. I feel terrible, but I couldn't give it away to my friends, and I couldn't sell it online. So I just said, hell. I just went. It wasn't like my normal thing. I stood at the back. I wasn't up front in the mosh pit. I wasn't screaming and singing along. It was very unlike me. But it was actually turned out to be okay. The band was just that good. Bayside is a wonderful band. The crowd was really into it. The lead singer is very charismatic. And so on the whole, I'm very glad I went. It wasn't a perfect concert, obviously, but, actually none of my concerts from here on out will be that great because I'm going to be sick forever. Every concert I see from here on out, I will be sick at. Fuck. Welcome to my new life of chronic wasting. Alright, guys, I'm out of here. If I'm still sick next week, it's official. God hates me. Until then, I don't know. How do I usually sign off? Oh, yeah. See you next week, guys. Linda, I'll see you tomorrow.